Hello, my loves. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that your family and your loved ones are healthy, happy, and safe. So I'm coming back to you today with another pick a card reading. And I just want to inform you as well that private readings are right now possible. I have shared the link to book your own private reading in the information box, so you can check it out whenever you want. And for today's reading, you have 3 options to choose from. You can pick one option or more, the one that is going to be picking your attention the most. And of course, if you would need more time, you can just pause the video, meditate on those options, and see which one or which ones are going to be today yours to watch. As for me, I'm gonna start right away with the first option. Hello, my dear option number 1. So if you have chosen the first option or the picture of the key, welcome guys to your reading. So why are you single? Why are you single? I'm hearing the song of Alicia Keys, some people want it all, but I don't, but I want, what are the lyrics? I don't want anything at all if it ain't you, baby. Okay. Yeah. Why are you single? I really feel like you are refusing yourself the possibility of an experience. I really feel like, especially in here, this is something that I have noticed and something that I have fallen for, to be perfectly honest, very early on, quite a bit of years ago. Is that sometimes when we feel like in our love life, we want that person. We want that person that we would like to spend our life with. We want that person that we would like to see and perceive as our partner that is going to be around for a very long time. But at the same time, we are denying ourselves the pleasure of connecting with another person, even if it is not forever. It is first of all going to be a pleasant moment. I really feel like life is trying to give you a possibility to connect with another person and to allow yourself to enjoy a temporary relationship. And I know my loves, I know that I almost like I'm putting myself in how it was in within the context of this reading, and I know that it wouldn't haven't been something that I wanted to hear, but this is really what clear to me, that there are certain possibilities for you to open up in new things. And sometimes when we connect to another person, it opens up doors for us in a way that we couldn't really open those doors if this connection or if this temporary bond wouldn't have been there. Sometimes we connect with someone and they have a whole other social group, or maybe someone connects us to another person, and then like not all relationships are supposed to end first of all in drama, and like I'm hearing not everything ends in a shit show. To be honest, this is what I've heard very clearly. But sometimes we end up being friends, and sometimes even if we're not together anymore, we want the best for each other. I really feel like you have, first of all, the opportunity, and I know that the fear is there. I can feel it, and I know it for sure. I know that sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm going to be breaking up with someone, and we are thinking in our mind, and we are having a picture of everything that is going to go wrong, everything that, like, it's such... I'm hearing like breaking up with someone, it could be like in our mind perceived as such a hassle. But I really feel like your angels and guides are telling you that even if you feel like we want that person right away, having the expectation of being with a person that is supposed to be around us or with us for the long run, first of all, it limits the possibility for us to really envision the possibilities that are like within our reach. And the second thing is that sometimes we don't even have an idea about the potential of a relationship, but it ends being an absolutely great relationship that is, even if we don't have that expectation, it more times than not ends up being for the long run. I really feel like sometimes we know, or we think that we know right away, like straight up, that, oh, this connection really is not for us. Even if we maybe think that maybe I want to give this person a try, but I really feel like it's not going to go anywhere. We cannot actually have and I'm not saying that you have seen in someone some major red flags or this is something else. I'm just saying that even if we are entering some sort of a relationship with such high expectations of yes, I want from the first try, like the next person, I don't even care, like the next person that I'm gonna be with, I want to be with them for the long run. Those high expectations really limits our horizons, and I'm hearing in considering other people, but also in putting so much pressure on a newly formed relationship that it's supposed to be like the early phases are just supposed to be for us to get to know each other in a very lighthearted way, and for us to have such expectations on us and on the relationship or the connection that we are entering into. It's really not helping us emotionally, of course, but also this kind of approaching connections, it's not helping when it comes to the dynamics that we are entertaining or that we are being in with the newly found relationship, or maybe with the early stages of being in a connection with someone. I really feel like it's time for you to be a little bit light-hearted in terms of the early stages of connecting with someone, and having in your mind that the early stages are for me to determine if I'm going to be with this person or not, in a very light-hearted manner. I'm hearing there are no harsh feelings, and also I really feel like the person that is going to be that you're going to be with or that you're going to connect with, they're going to be very understanding. If this person is not good for you, or if you feel like you don't want to be with this person anymore, they're going to be very accepting of that. Three of Pentacles, the Tower. I really feel like you connecting with people, going on dates, talking to people also, and not, I'm hearing, not building walls around yourself until, quote unquote, the right person is going to be entering. This is what I see in here with those two cards. You allowing yourself to connect with people, even in a short period, is first of all going to be allowing you to be within a connection and to talk to someone and to feel active when it comes to your love life. The second thing is that there might be certain things that you might not even be aware of right now, but when you're gonna be, or when you're gonna date maybe this person that is, I'm hearing that there is someone around you or some people that are entering your life, you're gonna be much more assertive and much more clear in your mind that, okay, this thing I really don't want it, and this thing I wanted. So I really feel like you might also develop even further how you perceive what kind of things that you would like to entertain within a relationship, and other things that you would like absolutely not. You're like in your mind, this is not something that I want. The second thing is that you're going to be even more assertive when it comes to you being in a relationship, in terms of stating your mind, in terms of saying no when you want to say no, and not maybe being complacent when another person maybe are wanting something that you are a little not perfectly okay with. I really feel like there is great potential for development that is really going to be allowing you to, I'm hearing, access a whole new pool of people that you feel like, okay, I really feel like within my environment and the connection that you're actually going to be in, that is going to be for the long run. It's going to be really healthy, and it's going to be allowing you also to be a lot more lighthearted and flexible in terms of connecting with others. Three of Swords, the Star. I'm hearing, I don't want to hurt anybody. You're not someone that is comfortable breaking up with other people. Even if you have done that in the past, this is not something that you are comfortable with. And I really feel like in here with the Star, I'm hearing the cards are telling you, and your guides specifically are telling you to have a good faith in the good nature of people. Like, people are more understanding than what you might think. Like people, they can understand that sometimes things just don't work out. And if you had certain experiences in the past, I really feel like it's time for you to, it could be that right now you are more mature and you are dating more mature people. And maybe in the past things were not really good, or maybe breakups were a little bit messy because you were with people that you were younger and you were younger yourself. So I really feel like you are right now in a whole new set. I'm hearing there are different elements right now that are going to be permitting you to make better choices without really feeling like it was your burden, or it was something that you should have done, or it was something that you should have that you should overthink. It's not really, I'm hearing you are in a whole different space right now. Anything else, please? Why are you single and what can you do? I'm hearing open up, start talking to people. Don't feel bad about determining that one person is not good for you anymore. This is just life. And again, I really feel like people are gonna be very mature about it. There is, I'm hearing you are creating a bigger story in your mind than how things are actually going to be happening for you. So please, also, I mean, being lighthearted at the beginning, it's gonna be much easier for you also to continue and to know the person that you're gonna be with for a longer period if you were a little bit more lighthearted and not really like thinking about the next 5 years or 10 years, although you have met maybe the person just for a couple of months. I'm hearing there is a lot more heaviness that is entering the picture, even if it is just the beginning. The beginning is just for us to get to know each other in a very lighthearted manner. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Open yourself up. It's time for you to see things from a different perspective, and also to realize that how things were, they're not the same anymore. I really feel like there has been changes that have been implemented in your life through, I'm hearing through age, through experience, through what kind of people also you meet with or you connect with, but you are almost like linking certain past experiences to what might happen in the future. I feel like right now it's time for you to look at it from a different perspective. And I'm hearing everything that is worth having needs the time for it to develop and to start on strong basis. And how we do that is just by like taking it one step at a time and not getting ahead of ourselves. And I know that, like, from again, it's I know for sure like how it is and how everything that we are thinking about when we are approaching relationships, but this is really one of the main messages that is coming in this reading. So let's give you some one other card. Any advice or anything else? Inner core solidity. Yeah, set yourself free from all sorts of expectations that you have on the person if you have just met. When I'm just meeting someone, I just want to get to know them point blank. I'm not going to be thinking ahead for like all sorts of plans that I'm building for myself. Start to get to know people, and when the core is strong, as signified in here by the Ten of Pentacles, things are naturally evolve and develop in a very healthy way. All right, so that was your reading, my dear option number one. Just a reminder, there is 14% off when it comes to private readings. All the information that you might need is in the information box. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number two. So if you have chosen the second option or the picture of the cup, welcome guys to your reading. So the first thing that I've heard, and it was so resounding in my mind, is that people that you connect with or people that are around you honestly are a little bit stingy, and it's almost like they refrain themselves from opening up completely or being generous in terms of their emotions, in terms of their time, in terms also of their money. And I really feel like something that is going to be helping you a lot in this phase is to be comfortable in treating yourself. You can also like have a list on the things that would signify to you that you are treating yourself, taking yourself out for a cup of coffee, buying yourself something that you like. It could be even like something very, very simple that you absolutely love and that you can do for yourself, and be very intentional about it. When it comes to this list, if you're going to be doing any of those activities that you're going to be like mentioning or taking note of, before doing them, like thinking in your mind, I'm treating myself. This is something that I'm doing for myself. I'm treating myself. So I really feel like things are going to be truly shifting in your, because I really feel like when it comes to the second option, it has a lot to do with energy, and it has also a lot to do of certain shifts that you can establish almost mechanically, that are going to be allowing you to be in a different kind of environment in which you're going to feel loved, in which you're going to feel cherished. I really feel like please, I feel that so strongly in it, because it's something so simple that you can implement, and that is going to be having such a big improvement in shift when it comes to the things around you. I feel like one of the first things that you might start to notice is that people are much more at ease complimenting you, telling you certain things that are good about yourself, maybe telling you about your eye color, about maybe asking you even for advice. As an example, you have maybe a lip gloss on, and they're gonna tell you, oh, it looks so good on you. What is the brand? Can you let me know? Like, where have you bought it? Those kind of things. I really feel like those are one of the first things that you're going to be starting to notice. But I feel like sometimes we think that to establish big changes, we need to do big things. But most times it's just the little things that we can implement in our everyday life that are capable to move mountains. So I really feel like this is one of the first things, because I truly feel that it's not that you don't have options, but you are so dissatisfied with the options that are around you, or so fed up with how close-handed people are around you, especially right now, talking about romantic interest. Like, people, when they ask you out, maybe you're not satisfied with the way that they ask you out, or maybe they are not even I'm hearing people, those kind of people that approach you romantically, it's clear that they are not even interested in making the effort. So I'm hearing you just becoming so unbothered by the kind of options that you are that are maybe offering their love in a way that you don't feel like it's something that you would like to have in your life. So I really feel like right now it's time for you to start shifting the energy, and it's really going to be it's going to have such a big impact on your romantic life. And again, I just would like to mention that it's going to have an impact beyond, look at that. Giving, like, you're going to get such a huge influx of offerings. Beautiful offerings, romantic offerings. I feel like it's not about someone asking you out. It's really like how they ask you. It's like, hey, what's up? You're cute. Let's go have like a cup of coffee, or can you send me a picture? You look nice. This is not what you want anymore. Maybe it was okay for a certain period of time, but right now you're just fed up and you want something that is sweet, something that you feel like, oh, the person actually thought about what they wanted to say, or thought about where they wanted to take me for dinner for the first date. So it's such a relief. It's such a sweet feeling to have. And I feel like it's time for you to start implementing that in your life, and you're going to be really surprised. Let's get some more cards. King of Cups, absolutely. Like stepping up to the plate. I really feel like people are going to be stepping up to the plate in a way that you're not going to even understand. But this is really what I see. I feel like pamper yourself. Take yourself on dates, on dinners, on going out, having like certain things that you can do for yourself, for the pure enjoyment of those activities. Again, you don't have to spend money to enjoy treating yourself. Imagine anything that brings you joy, do that, and like try to establish having those kind of activities as often as possible, like ideally one small simple thing that you can do for yourself every day. If you can cook for yourself, if you are right now, this is the example I see. If you are right now cooking for yourself or cooking for a group or whatever, just set the intention that I'm treating myself for this delicious meal that I'm cooking for myself with like all my love, all my affection. So anything really that you can do for yourself, try to include some sort of an intention that you are treating yourself. And again, establishing a list, it's going to be much easier for you from time to time to just look through it and see what you can do or where you can go or how you can treat yourself. Yeah, making the effort. I really feel like this is the main issue that you feel like it is happening in your love life. People are so indifferent and nonchalant in terms of how they approach you, and it really makes you it doesn't, of course, it doesn't make you feel good, and also it's just something that you are not willing to entertain anymore. And I really feel like with this Hierophant, again, Hierophant is a very stable and I'm hearing fixed also energy. And I truly feel like if you were to just implement the tip that our guides convey to us, it's I'm hearing it's enough. There is really nothing for you to do, or it's just this simple thing that you can actually implement that is really going to be helping you in a big way. So is there anything else? I really feel like this reading is straight to the point, but is there anything else other than what has been mentioned? Anything else? There is nothing else. Oh my God. There is nothing else. It's as simple as that, I'm hearing. Anything else, please? Power volcano, look at that. This woman is so in awe with herself that, as you can see, like there's a whole phoenix that is coming from behind her, from this volcano, from those ashes. I really feel like this is going to be implementing such a big, or maybe it's going to be initiating a big movement around you and reestablish how you connect with people and how you see yourself within the circumstances, especially socially, that you are in. I feel like also it's going to be helping you a lot to feel loved and to feel, and again, those are not a bad thing. Sometimes we feel like I need to love myself independently of anybody else. If it was the case, we would have been born each and every one of us in our own island. It's not possible. We are social beings, and being connecting with each other emotionally, being affectionate towards each other, caring about each other is just a natural need that every one of us have. So I really feel like in here, it's gonna, this new phase that you're gonna initiate is truly going to be helping you to feel pampered, to be even like spoiled within the kind of connections that you're going to be in the future. So I really feel like this is all I see, really, even if it might sound a bit like, is it all, like, was it, is this all like I'm supposed to do? I really feel like it is. Please think about that, be very conscious, and also do it with intention. And I really think that this is the right way for you to approach having better options and having people that actually want to invest in you in terms of their emotion and in terms of their time. So that was your reading, my dear. Option number 2. Just a reminder that there is 14% off when it comes to private readings. All the information that you might need is in the information box. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear. Option number 3. So if you have chosen the third option, or the picture of the spoon, welcome, guys, to your reading. So why are you single? Why are you single? Why are you single, my dear? Option number 3. People that have chosen the spoon card or picture. Why are you single? Okay. First of all, this is not a message for everyone, but it was very clear to me. I feel like for those of you that are still hang up on someone, it's time for you not to think that I need to take them out of my life completely before going out and having fun. I really feel like connecting with new people, doing certain things with new people. And I'm not saying that you should like start dating or date someone right now if you feel like you are not over another person. But I really feel like it's time for you to reintroduce a little bit of fun in your life. For those of you also that think that it's not about like a person, or that like this message doesn't apply to you, I really feel like your life needs a little bit of fun. I feel like things have been stale for quite a bit, and I'm hearing you are just going by doing the things that you are supposed to do, being very much fixated on responsibilities and duties. And I'm not saying that it's not something that you should do. Obviously, we all have our responsibilities that we actually are obliged in fulfilling and into taken very seriously. But I feel like your life, you living your life, enjoying some fun, it's time for you to reintroduce it in your life. Because right now, I really feel like sometimes when we go for such a long time trying to do something, try to establish ourselves and trying to just reach a level where we feel a little bit more stable, it takes a lot from us in terms of our energy. But sometimes, because especially if we are in that stage for a very long time, we continue being in that stage almost like it becomes almost like an automatism in our mind, like we continue like that. But I really feel like it's time for you to start restructuring your life in a way that is going to be allowing you to have a little bit of fun, to enjoy doing new things, to be a little bit more curious, to be a little bit also more open to meeting new people, connecting with new people. And I really feel like it's not really about being connected with someone romantically. It's about you. I'm hearing you are overburdened by by life, or by the things that you do on your daily basis. I feel like you are hyper fixated on goals and doing the things that you are supposed to do. And again, I'm not saying that as something that is negative. It is positive, but it also needs to be balanced with times or with certain things that we do that allows us to have a little break, to have fun, to enjoy our time, and to rejuvenate and recharge ourselves. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel like with this 5-5, this is a moment for you to self-reflect for the long run. I really feel like if you are finding yourself maybe in stressful situations for like quite often, I feel like it might also have an impact on your health beyond the possibilities that you're going to have in terms of your romantic life or in terms of your friendships. I really feel like it's time for you to put a period on how things were in a certain phase in your life, and try again to start living life in a more balanced manner. For some of you, if you feel a little bit guilty in doing certain things that you feel like there is no point in doing them, or you don't gain certain things that are concrete in your mind in doing them, it's time for you to rethink that and to also connect it with maybe a parental figure. I feel like maybe one of your parents or both parents were over. I'm hearing you. It's very weird that they're coming, the words are coming that way, but I'm hearing you have spoiled a parental figure or your parents. I feel like anything that they wanted, they over asked, and I'm hearing you wanted to over deliver, but it was never enough. And I really feel like it's time for you to reestablish what was right in terms of who you were as a child. Like, was it right for you to do all those things and to be in that position and to be asked in the first place to do certain things that a child was not supposed to do? I really feel like in here, it's very clear that it's time for you to, I'm hearing even like consciously having this information in your mind is going to be helping you to liberate yourself from the concept of wanting to do things in a way that it's going to be helping you to maybe prove something, because at the end of the day, maybe this person that is not around you anymore, or maybe even like and I'm sorry if it is the case, maybe you have lost your parents already, or you are not like physically close to your parents, but still this concept is still lingering in your mind of wanting to like set the bar very high, and even if very like clearly it's over exhausting you, and it's I'm hearing it's absorbing every little energy that you have within you. So what can you do, please? Okay. I'm hearing you need to face the truth. You need to face the truth that someone that is going to love you is going to love you whether you have what you have, or whether you are not going to have the things that you're going to have. Or I feel like sometimes we think that we need to be worthy of the things that we want. But more times than not, especially when we are talking about relationships and connections that are based on our emotional bond with another being, it's almost goes the other way around. Like, how can someone actually love you for who you are, and at the same time love you for all the things necessarily, and almost as a rule and as a prerequisite for all the things that you are doing, or all the things that you are supposed to do? I really feel like those two things, they don't go hand in hand. Sometimes they come together, sometimes they do not. But I feel like if I want someone to love me just for the person that I am, it's time for me also to start like I'm hearing questioning how far I go in trying to establish some sort of a level that I feel like if I'm reaching this level, I'm gonna be worth it for this. I'm going to be like the person that I want to be. Try to disassociate your achievement from the person that you are, like the human that you are, that is lovable no matter what. No matter if you're going to be reaching your goals or not, you are lovable. You are someone that is deserving as a human being of affection, of care, of gentle embrace of another human being. The Hierophant, I feel like this is something that you have been instructed, almost like this is coming from a very young age. Definitely it might be a caregiver, or maybe just the society, generally speaking. Like, this is an establishment. It could be, again, parents. It could be just in your society, generally speaking, that people that haven't achieved certain things, they are perceived as worthless, or as almost like less than human, which is absolutely not right. Yeah, stop. I'm hearing stop trying to prove yourself and move on to a better space in your mind. So how can you do that? How can you do that, please? King of Cups. The Tower. Ace of Wands. Okay, I feel like with those two cards together, volunteering, it's really going to help you. Being there for maybe giving a hand to someone, it's really going to be helping you. So it's an activity really that is going to be helping you going through this phase. I'm hearing in a more natural manner. And I also feel like with those two cards, it's time for you to acknowledge that whatever power someone had on you in the past, this person is not there anymore, but their effect is still lingering in your mind. This message only needs acknowledgement. This is you don't have anything to do, like practically or physically, to actually let go of this message. It's gonna be I'm hearing it's going to be removed just by acknowledging its existence. Sometimes we do certain behaviors and we are not really consciously aware of the beliefs behind those behaviors. But as soon as we are like making the link or making like the connection between what we do, the effect also of what we do and where it's coming from, it's enough for us to just rewind our mind and go into and being in a different space altogether. So I really feel like in here, just you acknowledging the messages that have been delivered through this reading is enough for you to be in a brand new state of mind. And I also feel like volunteering is truly going to be helping you. So just so you know, this is a love reading. But the messages, they go beyond, but coming back to the main message, which is all about why are you single, this is going to be helping you tremendously also in your love life. Meeting someone that truly loves and cares about you, meeting someone that is not going to be making or putting a million constraints just for you to acknowledge that like they have feelings for you. There is no reason why other than you being the person that is compassionate, that is sweet, that is lovable, that is adorable. This is what you want, and this is how you can get it in the most I'm hearing in the most natural manner. If there is an activity that you can do, I'm hearing volunteering, it's definitely something that is going to be very helpful. But again, if you feel also called to listen to those messages in the future, you can do so, of course, just to remind yourself like, oh, this is what is happening. I just need to be more conscious about what is going on and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. So what is going to happen if you were to apply those? There is really nothing for you to apply, to be honest, because here you already know what is going on. In here, I feel like it's definitely something that is going to help you a little further. But yeah, it's just like an advice if you want to do it. So how are things going to be for you when it comes to your love life, please? How are things going to be for you? Growth, plans. I'm hearing meeting someone for the right reasons, or not feeling like, I'm hearing the mule that someone uses. If you have felt used in the past, I'm hearing you are letting go of, or it's not going to be possible for you to connect romantically with users, people that are there just for what they can take. I feel like definitely there's going to be a lot more giving in your life. And I also feel like in here there is a lot of possibilities of growth because the soil is going to be, again, the soil is going to be fertile for things to grow and for things to, I'm hearing, flourish. So I really feel like it's time for you to look into your energy levels. Again, your health is coming out very strongly and to be much more keen into connecting with your energy levels and to acknowledge that sometimes I need a break, I need a rest. It's okay for me to relax. It's how we are supposed to do as human beings. And I really feel like you're going to be on your way to establish a very beautiful, healthy, of course, with this card. And I'm hearing a connection that happens organically. So this is nothing, there is nothing that you can do, nothing that you are supposed to prove. There is nothing for you to actually almost try to do for someone so that they can see your value. This person, they're going to see your value in the most organic and natural manner. And this is such heartwarming kind of connection, or heartwarming way through which we can connect with another person. So I feel almost touched by this last message, and I'm very happy for you because I see that in your future. So that was your reading, my dear option number 3. Again, there is 14% off when it comes to private readings during the whole month of February. All the information that you might need is in the information box. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm very curious to know how the messages connects with your circumstances. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye.